Honor, glory, redemption. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. What time is it? What time is it? Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. What time is it? What time is it? Glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption. Honor, glory, redemption.
When we came off from slave ship. So we got here sharing the biblical truth of the Bible with our people. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know your nationality according to the Bible? First of all, do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 18 nations in the Bible. Do you know what nation you come from? Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you a question because this is what I want you to relate to, because this is what I had to relate to at the same time. The pastor's supposed to be the messenger of the Most High God. It's 18 nations in the Bible. And your pastor never taught you your nationality according to the scripture. Okay. This is what we're trying to share with our people. America has failed us. America taught the so-called Negroes Christianity to really destroy our mindset. Because when we Christian, like for example, is Christianity in the Bible? The word Christianity. So why do we serve and worship Christianity? Christian is in the Bible, but Christianity is not. Now what we out here to do, I'm gonna ask you this: how did the so-called black men, Negroes, come over to America?
What I was taught that white English people took us from our motherland.
Now the thing, so what transportation did they use to get us over?
I was told a boat.
A boat. I'm gonna share with you. This was prophesied over 3,000 years ago that we was gonna go into slavery again by boats, by ships. I'm gonna show you in the Old Testament. Read this right quick, guys.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 68. Verse 28, verse 68.
Because your pastor been taught to teach all the so-called Negroes, the Hispanics and Native Americans that don't read the Old Testament because the Old Testament done away with. But I'm gonna share with you why they didn't want us to read the Old Testament. Read that again from where you at, Deuteronomy?
Deuteronomy 68, verse 28, verse 68.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Into what?
Into Egypt.
Read.
Again with ships.
So I'm gonna ask you something about when the Bible say again with now you watch the 10 Commandments.
Yes, all the time.
So now check this out. The 10 Commandments with Charles and Hester. Did the Israelites, God chosen people, did they ever go back into Egypt again when Moses parted the Red Sea? So the Bible is telling us that we were gonna go to Egypt again with ships. What we want to share with you, Egypt have a symbolic meaning. Give me that in the book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 8. Because we got to find out. We know the children of Israel did not go back into Egypt again, but we got to find out what does Egypt mean according to the scriptures. Read this one, God.
The book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 8. That the Lord sent a prophet.
So the Most High God sent the prophet, read.
Unto the children of Israel.
Unto who?
Unto the children of Israel.
Because the prophet is the servant of the Most High God, read.
Which said unto them.
Thus
said the Lord God.
Thus say the Lord, read.
Of Israel. I brought you up from Egypt.
He said he brought us up from Egypt, read.
And brought you forth out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means bondage. Now I'm gonna ask you another question, sis. When you did the word bondage, so Egypt means bondage. What is another word for bondage? If you in hard bondage, you in what? Captivity, slavery, right? So now let's go back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. That's what the prophet did. The whole chop don't do this. He's gonna tell you what he did in 1955 and what he did. So you can understand it. So now we're Egypt and we're gonna go back and we're gonna put the word slavery, because he said he's gonna bring us back into Egypt again. Read up.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
In which we put slavery. So Egypt we know means slavery. So he's gonna bring us back into slavery again with ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Now, right now, who wrote the book of Moses? I said it. Who wrote the book of Deuteronomy? This is Moses. Moses is speaking to the 12 tribes of Israel. So Moses saying, the way I'm speaking this, read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Moses said, by us being disobedient, we were going to go back into slavery. We weren't going to see our homeland no more again. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Where's our homeland at?
For African American?
It's supposed to be in Africa. Who taught you that our homeland was Africa?
Well, basically, I looked that up in school.
Now, who run these school systems?
The white man.
So I'm going to show you. The Bible say never trust your enemy. The same people that raped our ancestors taught you that you was African American, taught us that we were the motherland of Africa. Let's go according to the Bible, because the Bible say let God be true and every man a liar. You heard that before, right? So let's see what the Most High God say the motherland is. Read out.
And there
No, Galatians. Give me Galatians 4:26. Because I thought Africa was the motherland too. Flow with me, huh? Galatians 4:26.
the book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 26. But Jerusalem which is
But who?
But Jerusalem
Read.
which is above is free.
But Jerusalem right now is the so-called world, is the so-called white man fighting for Africa right now. They fighting for Israel. They fight for Jerusalem. Read.
Which is the mother of us all.
No, Africa the mother of us all.
Which is the mother of us all.
So understand this, is Jerusalem is the motherland. That is our homeland. We fled into Africa between 65 and 70 AD, roaming from the Roman persecution. So we fled into the west coast of Africa, but our homeland is Israel. This is something they never taught us over here in their school system. Because think about it. Can you take a plane? They say we black, right? Can you take a plane ticket to the land of black? So these are things that we've been taught to keep us dumbed down to our true identity. Now, we know Jerusalem is our homeland. Now let's go back through the run. So we know Jerusalem is our homeland. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
The way Moses was speaking this, did it not happen? We came back into captivity by cargo slave ship, what they call the transatlantic slave trade. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Have we, as a nation, have we seen our homeland anymore since we came over? We haven't. So this is Bible prophecy unfolding. Read.
And there.
And once we got off the slave ship, read.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Was we not sold? And the Bible say we were sold to who?
Unto your enemies.
Now our friends.
Unto your enemies.
Now to our homeboys.
Unto your enemies.
So what nation of people were we sold to? So-called white men, right? Most High God say they are the enemy to the 12 tribes of Israel. Read on.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bondwomen.
And slave women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
And that's the old Quaker term saying no man was going to free us from this curse. Martin Luther King tribe, Malcolm X tribe, Marcus Garvey tribe. Only person that's going to free us is the black Messiah. So what we out here doing, see, not to hold up your time, we out here teaching the biblical truth of the Bible. If your forefathers came over here on a slave ship, you're a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. You're American black, you from the tribe of Judah, see? So we out here sharing this with our people, trying to bring the light to our people.
I knew I was a Hebrew.
So you knew that. All praise, see?
All praise.
So you can see, we got a school right off of Ann Arbor, because this information is very valid towards your salvation. 2507, the address is on that slide. Because we want to share this with our people, because this is what the whole system can keep it from us. We're not black, we're not African American, we're not Africans, you know that, right? Africans sold Israelites.
So basically we just Hebrews.
We are the Israelites of the Bible. We are the real Jews of the Bible. This is what they never taught us. I'm gonna give you one more precept. Give me Exodus 11 and 7 to show you the Most High God separate. Like for example, the Chinese and the Japanese, don't they look alike? But they two different nations. So why they want to say we just like the Africans? Let me show you what the Most High God say. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel,
read on,
shall not a dog move his tongue.
A dog cannot even move his tongue against us. Read.
Against man or beast.
They can't talk about our cattle. Read.
But ye may know how that the Lord does put a difference.
The Most High God put a difference. Read.
Between the Egyptians,
which is the African. Heard that before?
Yeah, I'm holy.
You what?
I'm holy.
Okay. Do you know your nationality according to the Bible?
My nationality according to the Bible?
Most High God made 18 nations. Do you know what nation do you descend from?
This nation here?
What
I'm
nation?
from this nation.
What nation is this?
The United States of America.
Well, this is our captivity. This is not the nation we resided from. We came over here on cargo slave ships.
Okay.
So the thing about it, when you're dealing with 18 nations, you read that John 8:32 for real quick. Because this is the thing about it, we've been taught a lot of, like, for example, Christianity. Is Christianity the word Christianity in the Bible?
So what now?
Is the word Christianity in the Bible?
I don't think I've seen it in there.
Christian is in the Bible, but not Christianity. They taught the slave Christianity. But this is what we are here doing. Read it up.
The book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
And ye shall know the truth. The truth being told, and this is the truth. Our identity being stolen. We are the real Jews of the Bible. We are the Hebrew Israelites. The Most High God put us up under a curse because we broke His laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And the truth.
When you come back to your nationality according to the Most High God, read.
Shall make you free.
And the truth gonna make you free when you come back to that. And we understand that the truth. Do you know what the truth is according to the Bible?
Just living about it, just living, obeying the commandments.
Exactly. I'm going to show, give it in this Psalms 119 verse 142. Because as we lost our identity, we also lost our inheritance.
What made you believe in it? What caused us to lose our identity back in those biblical days in the old times?
I'm going to show you what caused us. Go ahead, scratch that. Give me Jeremiah 17 and 4. What caused us to lose our inheritance? I'm going to show you.
To the best of my knowledge, I would say my opinion is evil that causes us to lose it. You know, evil people.
And show
evil, you know, just evil.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself.
And even thyself, the 12 tribes of Israel, read.
Shall discontinue.
Shall do what?
Shall discontinue.
We discontinue, read.
From thy inheritance. That I gave thee.
That the Most High God gave thee, read.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Oh, we not serving our enemies to this day? The nation of Israel, we in servitude. Read on.
In the land which thou knowest not.
So we didn't know nothing about this land. They got us off the west coast of Africa and brought us over here on cargo slave ship. You know that?
I'm biracial. I'm biracial.
Well, it's no such thing as biracial. You are what your father is.
Well, my father is mixed with more than one heredity.
Well, what is his father?
His father, I didn't ask. When I was little, I seen him, but his father was not an all-black man either.
But see, the thing about it, this is what you got to understand. You were taught mixed race in this captivity here. According to the Bible, there's no such thing as a mixed race. Because, for example, if I take an apple seed in America and plant it in Africa, is it an African apple seed?
If it's no,
it's
well, it's just an apple seed, but it's just that you planted it in that country.
So if I was born on a plane, if I'm playing America, what I'm trying to understand, your seed come from your father, no matter what your location. See, a lot of times,
the father makes the blood for the kid. Okay,
a lot of times, our people get caught up in citizenship and nationality. See, you're a citizenship of America, but your nationality come from your father.
Yeah, that's exactly true. That's what I'm saying. My father, his father, my grandfather was mixed with more than the black blood. Okay?
But as your father, when he put up the job application in, what do you be considered as?
I don't know. I have to ask my mom what does he go by. He may go by black, he may go by biracial, but he's not all black.
Because I'm asking you this, is biracial in the Bible anywhere?
No. I haven't seen that word.
And that's the thing about it.
There's so many words in the Bible.
So this will be, I heard you finish it out.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger.
That's how we lost our identity. We kindled a fire in the Most High God anger because we broke the law, statute, and commandments. Our ancestors, we are paying for what our forefathers did. They did not keep the commandments. Read.
Which shall burn forever.
So that's why we lost our identity. Because the thing about it, what was done to us was done by the other nation, but the Most High God allowed it to happen because He had to punish us.
Well, it was something that we done.
Yes.
Do you know what happened?
Yes, I do. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15. We're going to show you. Because the Bible has all the answers. Our people have been taught by Christianity and they have not got the full understanding of the Bible. But the prophets are old. They are precept upon precept. This is what happened. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
That means it's going to happen.
And that's Deuteronomy what?
Chapter 28 verse 15.
28 and 15.
If thou wilt not hearken.
Now the Bible says it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken. The key word to hearken is to hear. Otherwise listen. So let's find out what we're supposed to be listening to. Read.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now where the voice of the Lord thy God found thee? Where can you find the voice of the Lord right now?
The voice of the Lord, you can find it as, well, the Lord do speak through His real people, okay?
But
I am the Lord's people, so my Maker do speak through me.
So the technically we'll find the oracles in the Bible. That's what we'll find.
Okay.
You know, that happened too at time, but most of all, the words that His words gonna be found in the Holy Bible.
That's right.
Okay.
But let me address something to you. Some people go in. What is that? The King James version?
Yes, King James. We don't
that's the one I like.
Because guess what? See, King James is your forefather.
Yeah.
King
But some
James is
people go
so-called black
in.
man.
Some people go in and they switch it around.
Yeah.
And people are confused.
Exactly.
Okay?
We don't do all that American edition and all that. We keep with the original. All right, read on.
To observe.
We're supposed to be observing something. Read.
To do.
To do is a small word, but it packs a lot of impact. That means to put in action. Read.
All His commandments.
We're supposed to be observing and doing all the commandments. How many commandments you been taught over here?
Well, it is 12 commandments, ain't it?
No, ma'am.
10 commandments. 10 commandments.
See, I'm sure some with you. It's 613
Obey the Lord,
commandments.
10 commandments.
It's 613 commandments.
It is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've been taught, my mom taught me 10, the 10 commandments.
And you know what my mom taught me too, but guess who our parents were taught by? The same people that enslaved us. So this is what we are sharing the biblical truth.
Where are the other commandments that
they're found in the first 5 books of the Bible, which they call them the Book of Moses.
And what are they?
All 613?
Because the other ones say the adultery, fornication, lying, stealing, and all that.
Let me finish this precept because I can't name all 613.
I know you can.
but they broke up in 5 categories. You had a ceremonial law. You had a moral law. You have your dietary law, which a lot of people don't keep to today. Then you have your civil law. Then you have the law of sacrifice.
I keep the dietary law.
So do you eat catfish?
Every night.
But you're not keeping the dietary law.
Oh, I'm not.
You eat pork?
I don't eat very much of it now.
But you still eat it.
Yeah, I don't eat very much. I eat a little bit of pork.
One thing about it, you read this in scripture, you can't be lukewarm.
Okay.
It's all the yay or nay. You eating a little bit of it, still that's abomination. That's going to destroy your soul and your
right now I'm eating poultry. That's all I have.
You what?
Poultry. Chicken is poultry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Chicken is just fine.
What about beef? I have a small packet of beef so I get my other income, and then I.
Beef is fine. It's going to make what our people love: catfish, crawfish, lobster, shrimp, any parts of the pig.
Yeah.
Those things.
Well, no, I don't eat any parts of it. I've just been eating. When I go in the stores, I buy the pork chops.
Sis, that's the pig.
I don't eat the pig feet.
But that's still part of the pig, though. If you eat pig skin,
no,
that's still part of it. But so
I have high blood pressure. What
that's why. And I'm sure. Give me verse 61, because if we don't keep these commandments, this what's going to happen to us. Verse 61, right quick. 28:61. Let's go back to it.
The book of Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness.
The Bible said, also, every sickness. So you want to break the dietary law? Also what? Every what?
Every sickness.
Read on.
And every plague. Which are not written in this book.
High blood pressure not written in this book. Diabetes not reading in this book.
I have that too.
Gap not reading in this book.
I don't have that.
So this is future prophecy unfolding. Read.
Of this law. Then will the Lord bring upon thee.
We don't lead in all occasions.
Let me ask you.
Heart disease.
I don't have that.
I'm just saying our people as a nation, because we're eating all these foods that's unclean. Read.
Until thou be destroyed.
Until thou be what?
Destroyed.
And that's what's going on. That's why we lead in diabetes, high blood pressure.
I mean, I do know about good food.
You got to go into the book of Leviticus.
Now, salads and stuff, I like salads, lots of fresh fruits and stuff.
So,
chicken, spaghetti. I like spaghetti, pasta.
And that's good, sis.
Stuff
And
like that. I do cook good food.
Yeah. This is what we're sharing with our people.
I'm not a great big old eater now. I have to hear my right hand in front of my maker. I am a small eater, but I do, when I go in to cook, I do try to cook good food.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is the thing about it. These commandments, were these commandments given to the whole world?
No, not to the whole world.
They was only given to the so-called black suspended in Native America. That's why when we break these commandments, because I know a lot of other nations, they eat pork every day. But it's not affecting them like it's affecting us. Because we are God's chosen people. That's why we out here trying to teach the biblical truth. These curses is upon us. Go back to 15 right quick.
But my maker though, okay, even though no one really and truly knows how my maker look, this is just, something to just say that.
Now the thing about it, we have a description, how he look, or perception according to the scripture. Now do we know to a T? But this is what we do know. The white image of Jesus is not Christ. We know that according to the scripture.
Okay, but my maker, the man that gave his life at that cross, he ate fish when he lived on this earth. Okay, he fed 9,000 people with 2 fish.
Yeah, it wasn't catfish.
It wasn't catfish. Okay.
It wasn't no catfish.
Well, nobody don't know what kind of fish it was.
It says it wasn't catfish because I'm actually. Christ kept the commandments, right?
Yeah.
So when Christ come down here to be eating catfish and he know his father told him not to. So that's the thing about it. Christ was perfect, right?
Yeah.
So when Christ come down here and be eating catfish and shrimp, no, he would not.
Well, I never have heard of what kind of fish it was, but he did feed all those people with 2 fish, and what was that? 5 loaves of bread. Yeah.
Now read on. We're gonna read on.
To observe to do all his commandments.
So if we're not keeping all these commandments, this is why sickness and things happen to us. Read on.
And his statutes.
And his statute, read.
Which I command thee this day.
This is Moses speaking to the 12 tribes. Read.
That all these curses.
Now Moses said, you don't keep these commandments, all these curses. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
When you up on a curse, that means you devoted for destruction. No matter how well you might be doing, destruction is coming your way. So read that. All these what?
All these curses.
HIV.
All these curses.
High blood pressure.
All these curses.
Living in the ghettos in every city.
All these curses.
Read.
Shall come upon thee. And overtake thee.
Look at our nation. It's a
but the
product.
Lord will deliver you. The maker will deliver you.
But check this out though. When he deliver you and you keep doing willfully sin, that's not possible. We gotta come out of sin. Now, read on.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Are we not getting shot down in every city? Are we not, when you go to every city, you go to Oak Cliff, you go to Little Rock, Arkansas, you go to Compton, who's in the hood? Think about it. Did we just decide 200 years ago that we're going to stay in all the ghettos in the city? This is a curse that the Most High God put upon the Israelites. Read.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now this show you hit a nail. Well, we not cursing the cotton field. Well, we're not cursing the tobacco field. Now we cursed in the field of corporate America. We're the last hired in the first fire. Because you get a degree, it's not guaranteed you're going to get a good job.
That's right. That's right. There you go.
Now, this is what's going on. Give me verse 46.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 46. And they shall be.
And they is them curses. Let's see what the curses going to do. Read.
Be upon thee.
They're going to be upon our nation. Read.
For a sign.
Now what does a sign do? If I look outside and I see the big sign that says 7-Eleven, what that mean?
They're just advertising, letting you know what
exactly. So that means somewhere there's a store around here because there's sign hanging up right there.
That's right.
So a sign was supposed to identify things.
Okay.
These curses is identifying the real Israelites of today. Read.
A sign and a wonder.
And when you see that sign, you were going to be amazed or wonder trying to figure out what's going on. Read.
And upon thy seed
Because
forever.
my mom stayed in the hood, her mom stayed in the hood, and upon our seed for what?
Forever.
So this what's going on. We out here trying to stir up the mind of our people, tell them to come back to the Most High God and repent. Because I'm going to ask you, what day you go to church, John?
I don't have a home church right now.
You didn't come visit us, sis. It wasn't the accident that we bumped into you today.
And y'all located on
right off of NR 2507 NR.
Y'all on a bus line?
Yes, ma'am. 538. The 538. Get with us, sis, because we out here trying to wake our people up. Christianity is destroying us as a nation. Christianity is white supremacy. Because I'm asking
you right.
Because think about it.
Right, man.
I'm asking you quick. If Christ white or black?
Nobody don't know what.
Nobody don't know.
Nobody know. My maker gave his life.
Who taught you that? I'm going to show you something. Now this is because I'm your brother. I love you. I'm going to show you something. You just said nobody don't know, right? Who taught you that philosophy?
My mom and
who taught your mom?
The other church people.
And who ran the other?
Witnesses.
Now I'm going to go back to our ancestors. Who taught them first? The slave masters, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you something. Give me Revelation 1:1. Because you said nobody don't know, right? We're going to show you. Read this.
Well, Lord is a spirit. Okay?
We talking about Christ right there. We talking about his son. Did the man not walk the earth for 33 years?
Yes, he did.
So how nobody don't know his nationality?
Well, the older people back in the biblical days, they knew how he looked, but the people in this new generation, we do not know how he looked.
Who taught you that? I'm going to show you. We've been taught by our enemies.
Well, you know, I don't know. Some of the angels may know how he
I'm going to show you.
I don't know.
I'm going to show you how the prophets did. Read this here, bro.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1.
What does Revelation mean?
Revelation is just letting us know that everything is winding up.
I'm going to show you something. Revelation means to reveal. To reveal something, that means something had to be covered up, right?
Yeah.
So in the book of Revelation, this is the revealing.
That's right.
We're going to find out.
Now, see, you're right. I've been telling people that too. We really and truly have reached the end of time.
So now, Revelation.
we don't, everything is winding up just like you wrap up a curtain.
Exactly. Now, this
you know what I'm talking about?
Because that philosophy that you had, I had it too. Nobody don't know how it look. We're going to show you what the Bible say. Because the time is short. And God is waking up his chosen people now.
Lord have mercy.
Read up.
The revelation.
Right, man.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So this is the revealing of Christ. Read.
That's right.
Which God gave unto him to show.
To what?
To show.
So he gave unto his servant to show. Read.
Unto his servant. Things which must shortly come to pass.
Because he know at one point people going to say they don't know how he look. Read on.
And he sent and sanctified it by his angel.
By his angel. Read.
Unto his servant John.
Unto his servant John. Read verse 2.
Who bear record.
What did John do?
Who bear record.
When you bear record, that means you taking notes, right? Read on.
Of the word of God.
So he taking notes while Christ talking to him. He taking notes. Read.
And of the testimony of Jesus Christ.
Now jump to verse 14. Let's get to the point. Let's see. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
What nation of people got woolly hair?
It says hair is of wool.
Now what nation of people got woolly hair?
I see some Jews. Jews' hair look funny. So
now we are the real Jews of the Bible.
Jew people hair is kind of, funny.
Now who is Jew?
Kind of curly, kind of like maybe.
See. I'm sure.
It's good hair, but it's a little.
Woolly hair is the texture. When you go wool, you gotta think of sheep. So now I'm gonna show you, the Jewish people, they have doggy string hair.
Okay.
Woolly hair is nappy hair. What nation I'm saying, what nation of people have woolly hair, sis?
Us.
Okay. And then when we get old, it says white like wool. When we get old and our hair turn gray, what it look like?
Just look like an afro.
It look whitish. So he said hair, read that again?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Okay, read on.
Read the door open, girl. Excuse me.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because what happened to the so-called Negro when we started drinking? Do not our eyes turn red? Christ wasn't a drunk, but he drunk in moderation. Read on.
And his feet.
And his feet, because back then they wore sandals. Read.
Like unto fine brass.
What color is fine brass? You got a penis. It's a brownish. It's a derivative of brown. So, would your feet be a totally different color than your face?
Most of the time, your feet is supposed to be the color, the same color as your face.
Exactly.
Because the feet is what gives you. Feet is the first, is what the brain is most of. The face and the feet is,
exactly.
is what
so
the brain
now,
is.
so Christ, now the picture they gave us is a white pale face man. So let's read on.
As if they burn.
18 nations in the Bible. We are here to wake up all the lost sheep of the house of Israel. The so-called Negroes, Hispanic and Native Americans, we are the 12 tribes. We make up the 12 tribes. We're not out here teaching no religion, we're teaching biblical truth for the Bible. I'm gonna ask you a quick question. How did these so-called Negroes come up with this here?
Shit, by a boat, I guess. I don't know. Get in here, dog. Get that dog. Get back here, Rusty.
Don't you know that's in the Bible? It was prophesied that the children of Israel is going to go into slavery for breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Read this right quick, guys.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So if you know anything about the Ten Commandments, when Moses parted the Red Sea, did the children of Israel ever go back into Egypt again when Moses freed them? They didn't go back. Egypt has a symbolic meaning. Egypt means bondage and slavery. So right now, this is Moses speaking to the 12 tribes. He said, you're going to go back into captivity again by ship. You see, we came over by cargo slave ship, right? It's in the Bible. It was prophesied over 3,000 years ago that the so-called black was going to come over by cargo slave ship. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So when we came over, we haven't seen our homeland since we left. Our homeland is Jerusalem. It's not Africa. We fled to Africa in 70 AD. Read.
And there.
And what happened when we got off the slave ship and came over?
I don't know.
Was we not sold? Yeah, then the master Charles down in Mississippi. Let's see what the Bible say. And
there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who will be sold to? What nation of people will be sold to?
The white folks.
The so-called white men. Now the thing about it, what did the Bible say about who was sold to?
Sold unto your enemies.
Our friends.
Sold unto your enemies.
We were sold to our enemies, so-called white nations, the enemies of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why we catch hell over here. We up under their authority right now. They is the oppressor of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
For bondmen.
That means slave men.
And bondwomen.
And slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
That means no man is going to free us from this curse. Martin Luther King tribe, Malcolm X tribe. Only person going to free us is the black Messiah, which is Yahushua, which y'all even call Jesus Christ. So we just out here sharing biblical truth with our people. Check us out. It's good as you don't really deal with church, right?
I believe my papa passed, my daddy passed. You know, I'm a preacher's kid.
But see the thing about it, your pastor's been taught by the system. We out here teaching biblical truth. Because this thing about it, was the people that enslaved you ever teach you the way to salvation? These churches, none of these churches is teaching nationality. None of these churches is telling us we the real Jews of the Bible. We the Hebrew Israelites. So we out here sharing that with our people because we up on the curse right now to this day. Do you know that? When you go to every city, who in the hood?
White folks. Black
No, who in the hood? I said who in the hood? Who in the hood? Don't you know that's in the Bible? We prophesied that we were going to go up on this curse. Give me 28:15 real quick.
Get back in there, pregnant girl.
And we sharing this with you because the only way to get out this curse is to come back to your nationality, who you are. Because this is what's going on. Read this real quick.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Anytime the Bible says shall come to pass, it means it's going to happen. It has happened. We in captivity. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken.
Hearken means if we won't listen. Let's see what we should be listening to. Read.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The voice of the Lord thy God is found in this Bible. We got to come back to the commandments. We are the real Israelites of the Bible. Read.
To observe, to do.
To do is a small word, but it means to put in action. Well, let's see what we should be putting into action. Read.
All his commandments.
How many commandments you been taught? You're a preacher child. How many commandments you been taught?
I don't listen.
You don't listen. It's 613 commandments. They probably gonna only teach you 10 anyway, because guess what? That's what the system will taught all people. But it's 613 commandments. Read.
And his statute, which I command thee this day.
What day?
This day.
Read on.
That all these curses.
If we don't keep these commandments, all these curses, let's find out what these curses are. Because there's a curse a good thing. When you up on the curse, that means you devoted for destruction. So all these curses, read.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
If you look at our nation, you look at a cursed nation. Read on.
Curse shall not be in the city.
Well, we not cursed in the city. We get shot down by our people and we get shot down by the police. Did Trayvon Martin, Victor, did he go to jail? Did Sandra Bland, Mike Brown? None of these people been persecuted. Read on.
And cursed shall not be in the field.
And was we not cursing the cotton field? Was we not cursing the tobacco field? Now we cursing the field of corporate America. We are the last hired and the first fired. Because you have a degree don't mean you don't get a good job. Read.
Cursed shall thy basket and thy store.
Any business that we produce, Sweet Georgia Brown been on leg level for 32 years. But guess what? McDonald's is in Tokyo. McDonald's in Japan. The other nation business go nationwide. Our business don't need to lose. So these are things that I'm trying to share with y'all. I pray that y'all come fellowship and you learn your identity. Because if you don't come back to the biblical truth of the Bible, when a nuclear bombs hit, you're going to be destroyed over here in the Daughter of Babylon. So what we're sharing with y'all, and y'all so-called African American, you from the tribe of Judah. Guess who is from the tribe of Judah? Last precept, Hebrews 7:14. Why you catching hell over here is because of your bloodline and who you're a part of. We are a great nation. But the people that's enslaved us will not never share these. So I'm going to ask you a question. Who was in rulership when Christ got king? The Romans, right? Who was the Romans today? So-called white men. Now, we tell y'all from the tribe of Judah. Let's find out who else from the tribe of Judah. Read,
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident.
I mean, it's so obvious, read.
That our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Christ is from the tribe of Judah, see. The man that gave his life for the nation of Israel is from the tribe of Judah. And like I said, we already planted the seed. Y'all stay together?
That's my sister.
That's your sister? You want to find it too, sis? Hey, on your free time, we just pray that you check it out. Because we already spread the biblical truth of the Bible. Because the thing about it, what is the good news? Do you know the good news? Come on, Pastor. Don't you know the good news?
Well, he is risen.
I'm going to show you the good news. Give me that in Luke 1:16. Because the thing about it, the other nation, everybody talking about the good news because they say the gospel. The gospel means good news. You don't know what the good news is. Do you know what the good news is? We're going to show you according to the scripture. Read this. This is the good news that only fit our nation. It don't fit the whole world. It fit our people, our nation.
The book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
No, the whole world.
Of Israel.
So he said, blessed be the Lord God of Israel. See, we've been taught that God is the God of everybody. God is the God of the Israelites and the Israelites only. The other people just did what you call, we the stars. The other people, they the sidekicks. They the co-stars. God made the earth for the Israelites. We supposed to be in rulership, but we broke this commandment. That's why we in the lower state right now as a nation. So it said, blessed be the Lord God of Israel. Read.
For he has visited and redeemed his people.
Who people?
His people.
Not the whole world.
His people.
When Christ came, he visited his people. Read. This is the good news. Read on.
And has risen up and horn of salvation.
Salvation going to deliverance. Read.
For us in the house of his servant David.
Now check this out. Listen to this and read.
As he has spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which has been since the world began.
This was addressed from the beginning of time. Read.
That we should be saved.
That we shall be what?
That we shall be saved.
This is the good news. That he shall be what?
Shall be saved.
Read.
From our enemies.
Now I'm going to ask you this. What nation of people is in the need to be saved right now? Is it the so-called white man? It's so-called Chinese man? It's us. We in the need of salvation. We don't have nothing. We built everything over, but we don't own nothing. We was over here before the Chinese man, the China man. And guess what? They got bazaars, they got the beauty salon stores, they run everything. They got the laundry man. How they have more than us? Because we up under the curse. We gotta be saved for all people that's in there.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
All we hate, we are Nazis. Low income jobs, low income apartments. They give us the worst education you can get, and then the thing we're supposed to make it over. So we just sharing this with you. You need to get your father. He teaching on what, Sunday? He was Sunday pastor.
Yeah.
hear something, Pastor.
That's not of the Most High God. What is the Sabbath?
Glory, redemption.